If you can't tell by the echo, I am shooting in the bathroom because it is by far one of the coolest rooms in this house. I've been shooting for 10 years. All the trips I take, and I shoot the product reviews, and I talk about the trails I'm on. I don't post it. There's something about social media and the loading and the whole tag words and all that. It's intimidated me. It just made me say, you know what, I'm not interested in doing something to try to get likes. This also has been pointed out to me, and I realize this, that then I'm also not, how am I inspiring people if I'm not posting it? This particular bike trip was into road cycling for about 2 years, loved it. I did some mountain biking, liked that a lot too, preferred road biking. COVID hit and I was like, you know what, this is the perfect time to get out into nature. I researched bicycles, bike bags. I mean, I'm kind of a research whore. Like I go above and beyond. I just started obsessing over finding a bike path and that it would suit my personality, something that would be kind of dangerous. There were a couple of sites that I went to that had mapping and helping me sort of get a rhythm of the trail a bit, and distance and climbing. My focus was to go up the Wild West route all the way up into Canada and keep going, but then COVID shut the border. I came to Boise because this is where I was able to sort of connect to the Wild West route and do a couch surf. I went by myself and I'd never done it before. I'd never bike packed before. I'd never gone camping for, I think I slept in the woods like a few times by myself in a tent. So all of a sudden I'm getting this bike, I'm putting the bags on. I did not practice. I understood my limitations physically, knew that worst case scenario, if I got hurt or something happened, how much time would it take me to exit that trail to a place where there's people? You know, if I have to hike out and I can't eat for 5 days, I'll still survive. It says I'm gonna go, you know, this many miles and this many feet, but I have no personal relationship with those numbers. But I'm also a really big risk taker. My choices wouldn't be suited for probably a lot of females. I'm not really afraid of people. I was more afraid of grizzlies. That was my obsession before I left. I was obsessed with grizzly bears. I like practice pulling out the bear spray and stuff. It's gonna be really choppy at the beginning, and then the trip should pick up and start to get a little bit of a rhythm. It doesn't make sense or it doesn't connect. I don't know what to tell you. Enjoy. There she is. Sorry, thanks. The sun is just baking like 100 degrees. So I wanted to protect the handlebars, the tape, you know, from getting super hot. And then this is my nice leather saddle that I just also didn't want baking in 6 hours on the freeway. So there's my concoction. I don't think my bag is gonna last. I should have put a stronger one on there, but that's what I had and I'm that lazy. So I'm at a rest stop and I rode across this gentleman. He just rode from Connecticut. Yep. And he's headed to the West Coast. Yeah. Tonight he's heading over to Boise.
There's a bicycle shop called George's. Do a little tune-up on the bike, and then I'm going to go over the Cascade Mountains in Oregon.
Will you go all night? Will you bike all night?
Yeah, because right now I've got this highway. It's just, bikes are allowed on the highway. Right. I don't have time to waste anymore. It won't be hot, and I can just get that 80 miles done. I've been out in the desert for weeks, across Wyoming, Nebraska, Idaho. It's been a lot.
And look at how light he's packed. He's got a sleeping pad. Yeah. He's got his drop bar. These are regular tent. Your tent, your tarp, some water,
bear spray.
Bear spray, of course, yes.
And then all this stuff is just like basically clothes, blankets, and bathroom stuff.
You have a lot of weight just on one side of your bike. Do you feel that when you bike?
Not really.
And I love that you have jeans on. It's fantastic.
And yeah, the jeans actually feel better than the bike shorts. So I have the bike shorts in there. It keeps the sun off my legs because I do like long periods of time. So I have to cover up because there's a lot of sun. It's been pretty hardcore, but if you do it a little bit at a time, it's not that big a deal.
You've been uploading your rides to YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to see that. What's your name?
Todd Tracy.
There he is, biking along. Okay, this is a reenactment. Hi, James. Our couch surf. He just showed me around his home, so you're gonna miss that. My couch surfer is letting me use one of his old bikes to go pick up my broken chain link fixer in case my chain breaks while I'm biking. Nothing like last minute important chore to run right before I leave. So freaking comfortable. Almost just crashed because I forgot where the brakes are. They're on the pedals. Oh, how cute. Starting on the chain side, put the tool in the back of the pedal, and you're gonna turn to the left. It's gonna be hard at first, but once you get it going left, then you spin the
put it in and spin it all the way out. Your other pedal, put the tool again in the back and turn it to the left again. Lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. And to put the pedal back on, make sure the threads are going the right way.
Okay.
Hold the pedal, put your tool on the back, and turn to the right this time. Okay. Same with the other pedal. Since you're putting it back on, you're going to the right.
Okay.
You can do it.
Thank you.
You can do it.
I am ready. I just need the 11-speed quick link, which they were sold out of. I need an 11-speed because my chain is an 11-speed. Who knew? I know I have an 11-speed bike, but I just didn't make the association with that the chain is 11-speed. Nothing like last-minute bike lessons. I'm getting a lesson on chain links. It's called a master link in case my chain breaks.
My whole goal is if you're going to go out and explore and have fun, share with you at least a little bit of what I know so you can keep rolling to the next spot. It's kind of a multi-tool. When you have to take one off, you can close it and it'll actually take it off, or you can actually use it to open and set the pin too. This is actually a tire lever, and you can use this to take your tubeless thing off. It's a nice little tool to have.
So I bought the tool to
tool.
push the pin out.
So this is a full link. When you put them together, you're going to notice that oblong piece. So you're going to put it in with the arrow facing in, right?
That's right, arrow in the face of the chain is moving.
Yep. And then,
the arrow on these somewhere.
Ooh, so if there's a chain on here, okay.
Okay.
This tool goes in between the links out here, and you spread that, and it actually sets these two pieces into the rivet.
Is there an old-fashioned school way, like maybe jamming the pedal or something?
And I'll show you. But what you're going to do is you're going to pull it so that it comes up here.
Bring the broken area to the top.
Yeah, and this one does have a master link. I'm just trying to find it. It's right here.
Oh yeah, there it is. So
Okay.
when you have a master link, it's because you already broke your chain once.
11-speed and 12-speed systems now, when they come brand new, they come with a master link so that when we cut it, you can actually take the chain off and clean it.
It's not for if you break it. Okay.
Well, it is very useful if you do break it.
Right. My bike has a master link.
It may. It probably has at least one. So you'd put this on here, and then what you would do is hold the tire like this and hit this pedal. And it's going to put enough tension to set that spring. It's also nice if you're bike packing to know that trick so that way you don't have to carry an extra tool. However, getting them apart without one of these is almost impossible.
Well, I really appreciate it. It's very generous with you and your time. Thank you.
You'll be fine.
All right.
I wish you well.
What's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew? Naomi. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you. You were awesome.
And thanks for stopping by.
What's the name of this shop?
Bikes and Beans.
Bikes and Beans. Coffee shop, bike shop. Espresso. How cool. There's the shop back there. Time to tape the bike frame. People were saying how the bags where they attach to the frame of the bike actually can rub away the paint. Primarily, it seems like the frame bag. I purchased racer's tape. I know there's helicopter tape. Some people use like Gorilla tape, but some of the stuff when you pull it off, it can be super sticky. See here how it just, you peel this off. I'm not attaching it super tight up here because I don't want the stitching to pull. I put stuff in here already to let the weight drop where it naturally will. So I did the top. There's a protective plate here already, so I'm just starting it from here. I cut the tape down the center a little bit, like an inch, so it could spread when it got up to here. If you're ever in a pinch or are cheap, you can use this, which can be found at Lowe's and I think at Home Depot for $5 as your tent footprint. So this is an actual footprint here, the maroon. And it's not gonna fit exactly, it's just a makeshift thing, but it works fine. So the awesome guy in Chalice, Idaho, from Warm Showers is allowing me to ship some of my stuff there. So this is all the stuff I'm taking on the 154-mile section. And this is fantastic because I don't have to lug it up the 84-mile climb from Boise. This stuff, I'm going to Darby, Warm Showers, a couple in Darby. This box is already packed up. And this is going to the Elk City Hotel, which is after Darby. James wasn't gonna let me video him. Oh, interesting, the light went on.
Weird.
James has been a dream host. He's been so great to chat with and just all the generosity. Offered to ride his motorcycle 40 miles to a town because I can't find my dream sunblock. Storing my desktop computer for me. And ladies, he's single. He's available.
You can probably tell why from watching this video.
The place where I'm storing my car while I'm off bike packing. We left and we just came back because he's like, I forgot I wanted to give you a window shade. It's gonna sit here for like 2 months. It's $48 a month. The people who run it are so friendly. They actually were focused on finding me a shaded spot. They didn't even mention it. And she's like, well, why don't you go look at some spots? Because some are shaded. I'm like, gosh, what a generous thought to have that you even care. So what's in my car in case anybody breaks in, I'll remember what's maybe missing. a suitcase, and there's clothes, hiking stuff, bike rack is not locked. We have some wild dogs. That's great. You guys will scare away the bad people that want to break into my car. I get my own watchdogs. Mythical beast ready to go. Doesn't he look handsome? It's amazing how many months it took of research for bags, to the bike, to the pedals, to the solar panels, to the bike seats. Oh my gosh, just endless. I only have been on this bike with these packs today for 15 minutes. I realize how stupid that is, but that is just my way to just jump in. Camping stuff is in the green bags, like my tent and my rain fly, ground sheet, food, solar panel, water, toiletries, sleeping bag, tent poles, plastic water shoes, these sandals, which I like, and then my 510. This is like gels, snacks, cell phone, gum, glasses, all clothes in this bag, electronics, headlamp, water purifier, my external battery pack, a pad of paper, pen, my little reading glasses tucked here. This actually is a fanny pack. This was my own little creation, which I'm very proud of. I'm using this yellow bungee sort of to pull it closer to the handlebar because this was sort of hitting my leg. But what's nice is if I get somewhere and I want to take a little hike, I have a fanny pack. I can empty that out. I was originally going to put something here, and this was it. And it even has the straps in the back. It's actually an attachment for a backpack. I did ship some stuff forward, so I didn't need to use it. I'm only carrying 3 days of food, which will probably take me 4 days, I just realized today, but that's okay. There's places I'll pass along the way. And that's it. So we leave tomorrow morning.